What's good? Okay, yeah, we're getting into the sniper wolf situation. Even I don't know, bro. Just I watched this chick before a lot. Like, bro, I didn't even know her history. Just you know, girl reacting to TikToks. Girl reacting to TikToks. We all watched it. Come on. We all watched Sniper Wolf at some point. Don't lie to me. Don't.
Influencer is really popular and really successful, but she has a problem. This guy is after a big chunk of her money. So one day, a long time ago, she would play video games online, and she met this guy. Let's call her Assassin Dog, and him Bacon. So Assassin Dog and Bacon become friends. But Bacon is really into her, and he's a smooth talker.
I got a message from this guy and he was like, I would drag my balls through a field of broken glass just to hear you fart through a walkie-talkie.
And I guess that did it, cause Assassin Dog fell in love. But Bacon, he suddenly approached her with an idea. They would create a new YouTube channel together, a gaming channel, where he would play the games and he'd send her the footage. And she would pretend she was playing and react. So he would be behind the scenes, she would be the face, and they'd co-own it 50-50. And the business plan worked, like really well. The channel blew up, getting tens of millions of followers over the years. And they started other channels together, those channels blew up too. Then they...
The other channels? I didn't know that. I only know the, Assassin Wolf channel. You know what we're talking about, right?
get this other idea to evolve away from gaming and into more reaction content, where basically Assassin Dog would watch TikToks and react like,
whoa!
and Bacon would allegedly still be the brains of it, working behind the scenes. And those videos blew up, eventually getting the main YouTube channel to over 34 million subscribers. Damn! Now this couple, who at this point was married, they were raking in tons of cash. They buy a $7 million house, she wins a Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards for gaming. Things were going great for them, until they weren't. One day, sadly, they split up and filed for divorce.
We broke up. He broke up with me. We still have a house. We have a house together. He doesn't want to leave. I don't want to leave.
And that is where it got real ugly. She allegedly started doing brand deals without him and taking all the money. She created several spin-off YouTube channels using the company name. She allegedly changed the passwords on the Instagram account they co-owned, locking him out. She stole hard drives and phones out of the house that had company data on them.
Allegedly.
And Bacon, he sees all this and he's pissed. So he changes the password and locks her out of the main YouTube channel. You know, the one with 34 million subscribers. So they're both holding hostage. Like I said, real ugly. Now eventually she returned the devices and he let her into the YouTube. But that wasn't enough of a resolution, because he sued her. And in the lawsuit, he basically argues that she can't go on and use the brand to make money and exclude him from all that revenue. Because remember, they started it together and he claims he owns 50%. Now, this lawsuit, it's still pending. But let me say this, most of this information is
alleged
and all based on the complaint in the lawsuit he filed. So this whole story is all from his perspective. We don't yet know what her perspective is, or how she's gonna react to this, but I imagine she's probably gonna react like,
whoa!
Yo, bro, I was back in the Call of Duty days. I was in the community, bro. And I remember when that scandal came out of her faking her videos. Yeah. That shit blew up. Yeah. People were so mind blown. She was faking gameplay. There was her, and there was another nigga named G Unit back in. And he faked the first ever nuke. Or the fast. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he faked the fastest ever nuke. It was on Wasteland, wasn't it? So like, yeah, so then that guy faked the gameplay, and that was the first time we've ever even like thought of we haven't even fathomed the idea of faking.
Most gaming channels, mostly aimed for kids, are faked. Yeah, sorry kids, so I burst that bubble just like I burst your Santa bubble. Yeah, so let me not say much. Let me not say. Most gaming channels are just fake. They're just reacting to a recorded thing. I can even do that myself, but my laptop is not strong enough to record games, so I can record me reacting to them. Which is, so yeah. Most gaming channels are like that. Most of them. For kids. The ones for kids with the, You know what I mean.
Back then. Yeah. And then he became so notorious and hated. And then all of that hate like built up, and he eventually, I think he just stopped making videos. And then
he tried to
play it off for a while. He played it, but his videos like
it was done. Once they realized like what he did,
the magic's gone.
Now, and then Sniperwolf was the next person that was caught like with fake gameplay, but she denied it for a while too, bro.
The reason why this is so interesting because our stance has been pretty legendary on trying to get 50-50 type shit, and because we have play the clip, man. Play the clip, man.
Which one?
Rico's starting a business, and I'm answering the phone.
Exactly.
And we get married, but the business.
I can't because this fucking example that they keep bringing up. We're not fucking look. Let me go ahead and say this right now. Let me say this right fucking now. We are not talking about this fucking fantasy world where Bonnie and Clyde came up together off the same lick, and then you think that y'all should divvy up the pie. No. We're talking about you as a woman. The same fucking people was talking about giving women allowances. You as a woman was not as financially stable as the man, which is much more common than you and your girlfriend got together and y'all built this business up and you was answering the phones while he was out in the parking lot working on the cars. And then y'all got together and y'all made Mr. and Mrs. Mechanic Shop. No, not that scenario. The scenario where he already had it. He was already financially stable. We gotta.
So the example is he already built it. Then you just come along and just okay, I get it. Okay.
Iconic clips of us laughing at women wanting 50-50, but in this situation, the man wants 50-50 now.
If that's what they agreed to, then that's fair. Like, originally, if that's what they agreed to, that's fair. In all reality, Sniperwolf wouldn't be in a position to make all these channels if her gaming channel wasn't successful. And if she's not good at the game, and that nigga is, and so that's what put her on, then she's just a face. That's like the equivalent to a writer writing for an artist. Like, the artist is gonna be the face that gets all the recognition. But if you just look in the writer, like, if you look in the credits for the album notes, bro, you're gonna see all the people that were present, all the producers that were relevant,
the song.
That were relevant. In this instance, it just was fraudulent because she didn't cite another person as help. She didn't say this is his gameplay. I'm pretending to play it, right?
Now they do have on the
so it's allegedly then. Okay.
The documents that he's filing for the divorce for the money. There's like a lot of evidence pointing to the fact that the company that they started, I think it's called Red or something like that.
Young is, and at all relevant times mentioned herein, a co-manager and 50% member of Channel Red. Defendant Aliyah Shalish, on or about February 8th, 2017, Young and Shalish jointly formed a Channel Red in the state of Arizona. That's the company that he is apparently using to sue her, which she also apparently owns 50% of. Pursuant to the articles of the organization of Channel Red, both Young and Shalish were listed as managers and members of the limited liability company. Pursuant of the articles of the organization of Channel Red, Young was designated as the statutory agent of Channel Red. As of the date or filing of this complaint, both Young and Shalish remain listed as managers and members of Channel Red. As of the date of filing this complaint, Young remains the statutory agent of Channel Red. In organizing and or otherwise establishing Channel Red, Young and Shalish entered to the verbal operating agreement, whereby each of them owned 50% of the membership interest in Channel Red and agreed to split all profits arising from the business and operations of Channel Red equally.
There's a lot of what's
if they have an operating agreement for their company, then she's cooked. Like, by the law of the operating agreement, they have to execute on it. And so, like, the way it's presented, this kind of looks like a home run hit for him. And he's probably just gonna get bought out. What's most likely gonna happen is she's gonna have to buy him out of his 50%, which will be millions of dollars if she wants to continue using the Sniperwolf brand. Otherwise, she's gonna have to make a new channel and come up with a different name. It's the same face, really. She can't change her face, but that brand gotta go.
So again, because I know people gonna be saying like, y'all just saying it because it's men and da-da-da. Like he just sat there and said. In the beginning, the way that her whole thing popped off was because the amount of help that he was providing on the back end. Not even help. He was doing the actual gameplay.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. She could be doing 95% of the work. If they legally agreed that it's 50-50.
Let's say hypothetically speaking, it's not. Let's say it's not. Let's say that there isn't any legal documentation. Let's just say that they were in a relationship, they did all these things. What do you say?
He's fucked. He's fucked.
He's cool.
I'm assuming there is.
But let's say there isn't.
There is, by the way.
I know there is. But do you think that he deserves 50-50?
No, if he didn't agree to that at launch, that's her channel. He just helped run. So that nigga was an employee at that point. Yeah,
so you don't even think that because they married that he should get 50% of that shit, bro?
Are you fucking nuts? Go make your own YouTube
If he
channel.
was the one who played the video games, if they were his idea.
That was early days though. Her gaming channels are like, it's not irrelevant, but everyone knows her for her reactions now.
Of
The
course.
legendary was his idea.
I'm so sick of niggas with ideas, bro. You know how I can shit out 25 brilliant ideas tonight. Like, it's not, ideas are easy, bro. It's the execution that's
Sure.
But let's say he's the one who's also executing. He's the one who's finding it, because that's the other thing is that he's the one who's finding the clips, setting and situating, and she just shows up.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It don't matter.
It's irrelevant. He could be doing 99% of the work and she's just the face. It doesn't matter. If you don't legally agree to what you feel like
we're not
you're
talking about legally. We're talking about how you feel, bro.
he got finessed.
Oh, shit.
He got finessed. But I just don't like when people say things like he's the brains of shit, because you're looking at things so black and white, bro. Are you saying she's dumb?
Possibly.
You think she just did? You think she's been doing it
Possibly,
professionally
wow.
for 10 years dumb?
Possible.
It's impossible.
Possible.
It's impossible. She's smart. If we went into playback and we didn't
Crazy.
agree on things ahead of time, and then let's say you were doing the lion's share of the work. You were editing the videos, you were coming up with ideas, you were organizing the videos, et cetera, et cetera. You were talking more in the videos, like you carried. Shit didn't work out. And now I'm upset because you have the house.
In theory, I would say I should get majority of it.
Who gets to make that up? Who decides that?
We're just talking about off a moral. Off of like how you personally feel.
Bro,
if I did the lion's share of the work, why would I not get the lion's share of the earnings when it's all said and done?
I think that morals have very little to do with it.
No, fair, but I'm asking your opinion on it though.
Yeah, I think if what I would do morally, very dependent on the role he played. If he was the brains of the operation and she was just a fucking puppet that was being moved like this, then I think he would deserve the majority, not just half. I think he would deserve way more than the majority of it. Because then he was the nigga that put things in place.
We're not even talking about all the moral support that he gave her, back rubs, the dinners that he was cooking and stuff like that.
Sometimes putting the curtains up.
Putting the curtains up, ordering in the couches and stuff like that.
All like the motivational speeches late at night.
All the motivational speeches, the back rubs and stuff like that. And God knows he had to answer the phone for the sponsorships and the emails and stuff like that. So I think when you put everything on the table, bro.
What's wrong with you niggas?
Hey, boy.
All the things that he did. He should get 50, man. Hey, King, get your 50, dog. Hey, King. King. Well, I'm tell you right now, hey, King, whatever your name is, you sign that paperwork, you're fucked, my boy. There you go.
Bacon,
But like, there's no proof. There's like literally no proof that what you did.
He did. There's no way he did it. Like, he can't be the brains of the operation and dumb.
And dumb,
So look. That's why I say you need a prenup, bro. Because in the same situation like this, if they don't have an operating agreement, someone's fucked here. So it's better to just establish things ahead of time. There's no mess. But the niggas that don't have much to offer be hating the prenup. Oh God.
Yeah.
I swear, bro.
Because if it was really how if they had both agreed on how things were gonna work out, she would have signed it easily, because the amount of money they're gonna make is probably more than she probably could ever make on her own. If it's how it's set up, right? So she would really have no problem with signing a prenup if he can really help her elevate. There is no prenup, and if there is no operating agreement, it's gonna be kind of tough, my boy. Unless you just got like loads of text messages and emails and like irrefutable proof that you were the one. But even then, that's gonna be very difficult to like. Which bro, her name is all over everything. She is the brand. She is the face, bro. It's gonna look like it's like, bro, she did it, bro. She did everything. From the things in which we've always said on this channel is that, and our iconic clip of us laughing at some of the bullshit that women be saying. The level of influence and input that from what everybody knows in the community he had in building up the brand Sssniperwolf, et cetera, is so different from like the arguments that we hear from certain women, because the stuff that y'all, like a lot of the things that women say about these conversations about building a man and helping him, et cetera, it's so far removed from what actually happens that the only thing that they know how to say is, oh, I picked up the phone and I answered some emails, so of course I deserve 50%. That's a difference between this man is literally coming up with the ideas, executing behind, and she's just the face. Allegedly,
editing the video.
Stated. So if that is a case, just off of, forget the legal aspect of it, my stance will be that it was 50-50. If a woman came along, she helped up a man, she aided him in the process, and he went from, $50,000 a year to like $2 million, his whole company, his identity as that person, heavily influenced based off of her, then yes, I would assume that she would also deserve some type of revenue from that. I think that she would. However, that's not most of the situations. This is a very unique situation where we're talking about somebody who may have irrefutable evidence and legally speaking, 50% of the company that they're running. And on top of that, he was actively participating in building that up throughout the process as well.
True.
Yeah, he deserves 50%. Get that shit, my king. Get your money, man. Get every dime you deserve, dog. Because you put that time in, bro. You sacrifice all that time. Know your value, know your worth, king. Don't let them tell you anything other different, bro.
Where is it going with this?
Don't lower your standards, bro. No. You deserve it all.
You deserve that, bro.
You deserve it all.
Are they being genuine?
What you've been through, all the back and forth. You deserve better. You deserve it. Every single last bit of it. Get the 50-50. They don't know what he been through, bro.
Yeah. We don't know neither.
You don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he broke up with her, so who knows what could have been going on.
Dude, she crazy.
We don't know. We have no idea. So I'm not even gonna sit here and question him. I'm not gonna question. What do I look like questioning him when he won 50%? Ain't my there. I'm not there. But from what I
in my relationship,
50% and more. 50% is bare minimum. 50% is bare minimum.
He might deserve 60.
If you're gonna ask me seriously,
yeah,
85. I think he deserves 85. We don't even know the amount of times he's had to do the dishes, bro. We don't know.
Yeah.
Why are we putting
Mop
dishes
the
in
floors, clean the curtains.
this?
Have you tried to do laundry in a 7,000 square foot mansion, bro? You know how far away the laundry room is normally from the bedroom? Do you know? She
Do they
wasn't
even need
picking
a
up the
that big
load of
now?
laundry. She wasn't cleaning the car. She was recording. Yeah. She was recording the things the gameplay that he had already played himself. He double dipping in a relationship. I'm doing hard work at the job, and then had to turn around and clean the house.
That's like 2 jobs.
That's 2 jobs. That's why I said 85. Bare minimum.
But
Get
we
your
don't
money,
know. We don't know.
Get your money, bro.
We don't know. Maybe they hired a maid and he was busy editing the videos, you know? We never know.
He's actually doing her a favor to just do 50-50.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
Hey, I say 85, dog. You're being generous with 50, dog. I'm being very generous, bro. But let us know down low. And until next time, we'll hear Sniper Wolf out. But until then, we'll see you all later, man. Peace.
Well, that was a long vid. Yeah, now we got this, the divorce, this whole crazy situation of Jack's films of her literally recording his house and stuff like that. Man, she crazy. Yes, it's starting out. She genuinely started as a gamer, then fake gamer, then reaction, then damn man, she had a lot of beef with a lot of people, man. XQC, bro, like a lot of people. She's beefing, bro. Like, not beefing really, but when someone just comes in a way, she just can't hold herself, you know. That's your own. Like if you can't handle criticism, then your own downfall. And that was her flaw. So that was the Sniper situation so far. We got the divorce, Jack's films. Her views are just going down slowly. I don't know how. I just watched her now. I just like girlfriend. I hope she doesn't see this video. And she loves watching my stuff. So babe, I don't have a crush on her anymore. It's she's gonna laugh at me after this. It's been triple into King. Peace.